Hello guys and girlies, this is Nick, and right now I'm on my Paladin Exorcer because I want to give you guys a quick guide about Retribution Paladins and PvE DPSing with them. Well, as you know, Retributions are kind of bursty DPSing, and bursty DPS classes all depends on when you use your CDs. Alright, so this is important. Timing CDs are very important as a Retribution Paladins. You have a lot of CDs like CL, you have the Guardian, you have the Avenging Wrath. You need to time them, alright, during the fight, so you have the maximum amount of burst, maximum amount of DPS that you need to have. Okay? Okay, so let's get to it. First of all, about the stats. Uh, as always, strength, officially the most important thing, and you need to get as much strength as possible from your gems, also enchants and stuff like that. So that's for that. About after that, you go for the 5% hit, okay, and 21 expertise. Some people think that actually Paladin doesn't need the expertise because of the magical damage and stuff like that. But yeah, we do have magical damage. But what about Templar or heaviest damage? You gonna just forget about this? No, because if you miss a Templar, you're gonna lose a lot of DPS. All right, so we're not gonna lose the Templar, so we get the expertise. So 5% hit, 21 expertise. After that, okay, mastery is the most important thing. After that, mastery is the most important thing. But you need to take care of haste too. Because as you can see, with the talent tree, right? Haste effect lower the cooldown of your Crusader Strike and Divine Storm. Why we need this? It's not about just spamming Crusader Strike all the time. It's about like when you pop your zeal, okay? When you pop your zeal, and if you have like 800, I have a bit less on this Paladin at the moment. If you have like 800, it will be 6% haste. That's enough. That's a cap for haste, right? When you have like 6% haste, and you're bursting, and your zeal is up, you can just 2, 3. Crusader Strike, Templar. When you use Templar, Crusader Strike is out again. You see the point? So you can just jump from the abilities as fast as possible. Alright? So that haste is very good for bursting. Okay? After that, it's just gonna be mastery and crit. Mastery is so important, so basically go for mastery. If you have, should I say, more than enough haste, reforge it to crit. And I mean, if you have mastery on the gear already, reforge it to crit. Crit is not bad. As you can see, I'm using Crush because it's kind of when the Crush procs, the Divine Purpose procs like hell for me. I don't know why exactly. I mean, it didn't say it's procs with crit. It says just with attacks, but how should they say, the Crush is kind of good, and I actually prefer it to Bone Fetish, to be honest, because I actually don't want the trinket to do the DPS for me. I wanted to do it myself, but the point of Crush is higher bursting, okay? Because you do the first damage. Let me show you. You do the first fucking damage, and Crush procs, okay? This is the thing of it. You do the first damage, Crush procs, and for starting off the fight, that's where it burst, usually, okay? So that's basically for the stats. And obviously, Grisalak and Eye of Unmaking are BIS. They need to change. You need to have them. Definitely. The 4P is fucking awesome for bursting, and the 2P is very, very good. This 4P and 2P you definitely need to have. You definitely need to have, alright? So that's for stats and stuff like that. Okay, let's get to the abilities. What CDs we have? We have Zeal. As you can see, it says every time you use, when Zeal is active, every time you use Crusader Strike, you get 3 holy power instantly. It means your Crusader Strike generates 3 holy power at once. Okay, only Crusader Strike, not Divine Storm, not Judgment. So if you are doing AoE damage using Zeal, it's a waste. It's only for single target damage. Okay. What else we have? We have Inquisition. Very, very, very important thing. Very important CD. If you don't have this all the time, you lose the DPS. This is so important. 30% holy damage. Increase 30% holy damage. That's crazy. You need to have this all the fucking time. Myself, I use the Inquisition right before uh, I want to use Zeal. Okay, so I have the Inquisition during the whole Zeal, so I can spam the shit out of Templar. So that's the huge burst you want from it. Okay, and you also have Avenging Rush, increasing all damage on and healing them caused by 20%. That's fucking awesome. So it's very, very good CDs right now, right? And when you use Avenging Rush, you also have Hammer of Rust available. Doesn't matter if the target is at 100% HP or what. The Hammer of Rust will be available every time you use Avenging Rush. So you can go like this: Zeal, Inquisition, have the Inquisition up, Zeal, Crusader Strike, or better say Avenging Rush first, Crusader Strike, Templar, Hammer of Frost. Because Hammer of Frost has like 6 second CD. You have time to use Crusader Strike, Templar, Crusader, Templar. Then you have have the Hammer of Frost again. So you use it again, right? But remember, Templar is priority. We don't actually use the Avenging Rush to use the Hammer of Frost. I mean, when we have Zeal, we use it for the 20% damage done to affect our Templar. Okay, this is important. Templar, as I said, is the heaviest attack. That's all we want. Okay. Next CD, Guardian of the Ancient Kings. This is fucking awesome. I usually uh, um, use Guardian right when you start a fight. Fight starts. Okay, because right if, uh, between the time that encounter starts and I get the 3 holy power, I'm not talking about divine purpose. I'm talking about the 3 holy power. With not let's see the worst unlucky person. Okay, who doesn't get the divine purpose. Uh, I used it, get my holy powers. I get my 3 holy powers. Okay, then the guardians buff that strange increase gets available. Now it's time to pop Zeal, obviously. When you get the strange buff, Zeal, definitely. As I said again, guys, do not waste your CDs. Timing CDs during the encounter for Retribution Paladin is just so important, okay? Also, check your cooldown on your CDs, for example. On Zeal, you have 2 minutes. Avenging Rush 2 minutes, so you can do it together. See? But Guardian has 5 minutes, so you can use it only once during the encounter. That actually depends on the encounter. I mean, on Magnus of Death, you can use it twice. But usually just once. So take care of your CDs. Okay, what else you have? Defensive CDs, you have hand of sacrifices you can use on a member of the raid. It's so fucking good. For example, you can just uh, put this on the tank, and for example, when the tank is taking the Impale on Madness of Deathwing, okay, just with this, that's enough. It doesn't need to use any CDs because you're gonna take 30% of the damage. So on heroic, it's not, but on normal, it's enough. You also have Divine Protection, reduce all damage taken by 20%, and only 1 minute CD. It's fucking awesome. You can just spam this shit. Every time you feel like taking damage, use it. Why not? And the obvious one, Divine Shield. Well, this is important, but it has 5 minutes cooldown, so you better use it sometime. You're like dying or some shit. You know that. You don't need to say it. And about the seal. 100% be sure about it. Seal of Truth. Do not doubt it. This is the most damaging seal you have. Okay? Also, sorry, I forgot about this one. Okay? Exorcism. When you got the talent tree popped up, the one that, how should I say, pops exorcism during the fight. So you don't have to cast the shit. Okay? Just use it. But remember, if you don't have Inquisition up, using exorcism is just a waste of time. But if you have, Inquisition up, exorcism is fucking awesome. It does damage, does hell lot of damage. Also about Holy Rest. I mean, some people say like, what the fuck is that? I mean, why you need that? But you know, just sometimes during the fight when you're not bursting, you don't have the Templar and Hammer of Wrath all the time. And these two guys, Judgment and Crusader, are kind of always in CD. So sometimes just use this just to do the damage when you have Crusader and Judgment in CD. Alright? It's not that it doesn't do that much, but it does something, you know? And actually, that's for this. I just told you the important part. Let's see the. I'm just gonna do a DPS test right now in the dummy, so you guys can actually see the rotation. Okay. Going in with definitely with Guardian. Let's go. Crusader, Crusader, Inquisition. I'm waiting for it. Okay, it's the time, guys. Mm. Actually, I could do much better bursting. If I popped Zeal and Avengerons together, but right using Zeal right after the first tide of Avengerons, first um, using the true holy power after it is better because of the you're gonna end up with more DPS during the fight. Okay, so it means more stable DPSing. So basically, it's like this. 99% of the time, just you and your Judgment and Crusader strike. But when you're bursting, that's the important part. You need to take care of everything. Okay. So once again, I'm saying, time your CDs, take care of your CDs, cause that's all you got.